Video tutorial shows you how to record your Flipgrid introductory video. So remembering that everything that we do in this unit is about gently learning how to use it and gently learning how to use these different Web 2 technologies or technologies effectively and in a safe manner. So this particular introductory video is not assessed or anything like that. It's really a way of it's a way of letting you introduce yourselves to everybody in the unit, but in a slightly different format, and using a software that you'd be able to use in the classroom yourself. So when you're ready to record your little introductory video, when you go into the week 1 module and you scroll down to the discussion forums, you'll see that the first one is called Forum 1A, EDFD 459 Class of 2018 Introductions via Flipgrid. And what you do is you click on that link. And it then asks you for your password. So if I was just to go back to the unit very quickly, you will see that under discussion forums, under Forum 1A, it says the password is case sensitive and it's learning spaces 2018. And then it just gives you a few guidelines about what you might want to include in your introductory video. So remembering that the password is learning spaces 2018, which you can highlight and copy. Then you go back to the Flipgrid window that opened, put in the password and click let's go. And what this does is it takes you to the student version of Flipgrid. A little bit later on in the unit, we're going to introduce you to the educator's version of Flipgrid, but for this particular activity you only need to be logging in as a student. And what this does, it creates a whole community of video introductions. So the whole Flipgrid is all about using video as a way of disseminating information or telling each other about your learning. Short little sort of feedback videos if you're doing some situated learning at a gallery or at a sports museum or something like that. It's a really great little tool to use. So in order to create your own video, once you're in the Flipgrid space, the icon, which is the green circle with a white cross in, you click on that once, and this takes you to the recording arena. So you can see me on there with a slightly messy office behind me talking at the moment. And what you would do is you'd click on the icon, the red icon with a camera in, and it takes you through the process then of recording. It then asks you to take a quick selfie, so that's going to be the image that appears on the front of your video, and it takes you through a few more steps of actually of finalizing your video. So you would click on the red icon, and it's then going to say that your recording is about to start. And so that is now, that little video dialog box that you can see is now recording me. When I'm ready and I've finished my recording, I click on the pause button, and I can then I'm ready to move on to the next section. So I'm going to click onto the green icon with the white arrow in. It's about to start, and so that is now checks what I'm doing. Click on next again. And that has saved that video bit. It then asks you to take a selfie so that there's a photograph of you. So you position yourself nicely, click on the capture icon. If you want, you can add a series of sort of emojis and stickers to your video. When you're then ready to move on, you click onto the next icon again. This is going to save your video. And you can put in your name, you can put in a title if you want, my intro or something like that, and then you submit your video. Just put in your surname as well, and then you submit your video. And your video will then appear in the Flipgrid section, and that means that your peers can then click on your video and they can listen to it, and if they like, they can also respond to it as well. And as I said, we'll be using this throughout the unit as a way of sharing our learning about learning spaces.